Hey everyone, welcome to Love to Create by Tonya. Today I have a super big Dollar Tree fall decor haul, and also I want to share with you this Dollar Tree fall fox wreath. All the items I used for this design were from Dollar Tree except for this faux fur that I purchased from Michael's. The first thing you're going to need is one of these ribbon wreath rims from Dollar Tree and some of that faux fur. And I did find mine at Michael's. I think they do also have it at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to be putting this together with some zip ties. We're going to be using some nautical rope. I've got some of these little scented pine cones that I'm going to do on the front. And I found these really neat little feathers, and I thought these would look really good on our fox's tail. And then I decided just to use these bright orange flowers, but you could do this design in any color, and I may even make another one in some more neutral tones. Now I'm going to be taking this ribbon wreath rim that I found at Dollar Tree, and I didn't know what I was going to do with this one, and then I turned it upside down and I'm like, okay, I see a fox, so we're going to make a fox out of this. And you can see I'm just kind of drawing the shape of a fox's face, and I just took a picture off the internet and kind of got an idea of what I wanted it to look like. Once I get my fox shape cut out in the foam board, I'm going to take a pencil and then just make some little dots, and that way I'll know where to attach it onto my wreath rim. And I thought about just gluing this down, but I wanted this one to be really secure. I'll probably put this up on my shop for sale, so I wanted to make sure that it held together really well. I'm just going to take my hole puncher and punch some holes in there and then just zip tie this on. Be careful not to get it too close to the edge. I did that a couple of times and it kind of popped loose. But you will have some glue on here as you're gluing the other items down, and that helps it stay. Now here's that little makeup sponge, and I'm going to use that for the nose. You could use one of the black flip-flops from Dollar Tree, but I like the shape of this, so I decided just to cut it down, and I just took my drill bit and made a hole through there, and I decided just to go ahead and zip tie that on, and it worked perfect for the fox nose. Now I'm going to start taking this faux fur that comes in a roll. Like I said, I purchased that at Michael's. And I'm just going to kind of bend that around in the places that I want to get the fur. Now I do use one of the, I think it was a duster head from Dollar Tree, and that's what I'm going to use for the white area of fur on the fox. And you can see I'm just taking my zip ties and I'm able just to tie that right on to the wreath rim, and because the fur is where you can kind of move it around, you're really able to hide the zip tie and you don't see it at all, and that saves you from having to glue it on. Now I'm just going to take my duster and just fit it around underneath the neck and chin area, and then I'm going to be saving the extra pieces so I can do the white area that would be like on the breast area of the fox. But I love how this design turned out. You'll have to let me know what you think of this one in the comments below. And everyone, please wait until the end. I want you to see this super, super big Dollar Tree haul. I have close to 100 items on there that I want to share with you. And I just picked those up yesterday and they had just came in off of the truck. So don't miss that at the end of the video. And you can see I'm doing the same thing here. I'm just going to take my zip ties and tie on the white fur. Well, everyone, while we're watching this, I'll go back to the Dollar Tree haul that's coming up. They had so many new items, and the quality of the things that they have gotten in this year is just unreal. Even the signs, a lot of them, I'm not even going to change them because they were so cute that way they were. Okay, back to our fox. You can see I'm starting to add that faux fur around the body of the fox now. And then after we get this attached, we're going to start applying our flowers and all of our other little accent pieces. Now I just had some of this, I think it was a piece of just wrapping that I had on maybe a blanket or something, and I just pulled it out of my fabric scraps and just popped that in there and glued that down before I started applying the flowers, and that give the flowers a little something extra to hold on to. Now for this design, I'm going to take those faux feather bouquets and put them right on the side there to represent the tail of the fox. But you could also use some leaf bouquets or just any type of flower if you want to. I just like the way these look, and I thought it give that effect of the foxtail kind of being fanned out a little bit. Now I am going to take some of that nautical rope and just tie it around the neck area, and then add a few little clusters of the pine cones there in the center. And then I decided to take some of the pine cones and just put them throughout the orange flowers just to add a little bit of color contrast. I decided to just take one of those thin rug mats and just cut it out in the shape of the fox, and I glued that to the back of this design and added a zip tie for hanging, and that finished this design off. Well everyone, here is our fox all done, and I think it turned out so charming, and I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope everyone is still here with me because we're getting ready to start our super big Dollar Tree haul. All these items I picked up yesterday at our local Dollar Tree, and there's so many to share with you.